have to adjust the right settings for this, which should now be, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Should be the higher setting. Yes, this is a live one. It is, yeah, hello train. 9:37 p.m. Pacific time. But I wanted to come on here, guys, and kind of give you a live Sunday night channel update on what's going on around here. The reason I'm doing this now is because, one, my mom is currently at my sister's fall league softball game in Patterson. Don't know how long that's going to go because apparently they started late, so I'm assuming it might be over in just a little bit because they don't want to run too late. And I think park areas, recreation areas, if you will, with little ball fields, especially or the ball fields used primarily for high school ball, are have the limitations like what time people have to be out of there. Anyway, though, I wanted to come on here and give you guys an idea of what's going to be happening soon. These next 2 weeks, of course, I'll be working. I work tomorrow and Monday, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. Some of the days I work when I get off are kind of like unusual. Because some of them might allow me to take the bus home and beat my mom home before she gets here. Some may, allow me to leave a little later, like around 9 something, to get to work, stuff like that. But I wanted to let you guys know what's happening as of this week upcoming, the next week, and of course in the following weeks, and even the months. Just a little bit of an idea of what's to come, not entirely in the months to come, but basically what's important, what's basically going to be a thing I'm going to look forward to doing, obviously, with this channel, as far as, basically, vlogs, reviews, and stuff. First of all, tomorrow, I'm not sure, but I might be able to get to it after work on Tuesday, possibly, depending on that situation there. Maybe even late at night tomorrow, I don't know. It's going to be depending on how I feel. Because you see, this week at my job, and if you hear anything in the background, that's just my washing machine. I'm doing some laundry right now. But like I said, basically, what I was trying to say is, again, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this tomorrow night, late, or have to wait till the next day. But I got a couple of packages coming from Amazon.com. Basically, I got paid, of course, this week, but it was probably one of the bigger paychecks I've gotten in a while. And then, we have this thing called the Even app, which allows us to get an advancement on our next paycheck. So, like, what we get on our current paycheck, if we need just a little bit more to, like, pay for bills or whatever, we can get an advancement, but it's only going to be half of what we're currently making for that paycheck. So I know that sounds confusing, but basically what it is like, let's say you make such an amount, like let's say you make $600, that's your check that you're getting. And you'll work, and the week you get that, you're currently working on your newer check. That's the first week you're working on your new check. That you're getting. Well, that's the second week. Is it? No, wait. It's the first week you're working on your new check. It's the first week you're working on your new check. So, what you want to do is see how much you're making. So let's say you get paid on a Friday, and you make an average of $84 a day. Take a look at, let's say, 84. By standards, I think that's, what is it? 4 and 4 is 2. It's 162. Then I think it's like 246. And then, what is it, like it's like 246, and then the other one's like 320 something. So let's say by the time you get to your Friday, already accumulated like 320 for your next paycheck, and on that Friday you get paid, but you only get paid like six something, and you need a little bit more. What you can do is get half of that paycheck that you are working on, that you're currently working on, that you've currently made up to and accumulated up to 320. You can get half of that to add to the paycheck you're getting. So let's say you get 600, but you need a little bit more. You could get half of 120, which would be about, I think, 160. So you could get that and basically utilize that to help spend on whatever you need. Like, let's say bills, groceries, maybe get yourself a little something here and there, stuff like that. But that's basically the equivalent of what the Even app is. And I'm sure my job's not the only job that has it. But yeah, I was able to utilize what I got from my paycheck as well as the advancement I put in there to not only pay some bills or buy some groceries and stuff, but also pay my mom some rent because I haven't done it in a while. I have to pay her something. And the next one, it looks like it's going to be just as good, might be just as promising. So what I'll probably do is pay the cable as necessary and go from there. I mean, literally, go from there. And I'm just checking my latest video that I'm rendering or creating. This is what I use, just in case you guys are wondering. That's the Cyber Power Director right there. So that's currently what I'm utilizing. It's taking a bit because I got a feeling we may have gotten another update on here. And I already did a video on that as part of my Topics on My Mind video. You will see that as well. But anyway, like I said, basically we got the Even app and everything, so that helps out. So I was able to get myself a little something through Amazon, and tomorrow the packages are scheduled to show up, both courtesy of the United States Postal Service and the UPS. Don't know when and where, but the post will show up. Anyway, long story short, I do have, hopefully by tomorrow night, if not the next day on Tuesday, I plan to do a couple of package openings. I plan to do a double package opening video, I should say, hopefully, if things permit it. If things are permitted, I should say. Now, as far as what's going to be happening in the next several weeks, like I said, this full week and next week I work Monday through Friday. And then, well, actually, it's going to be the next couple of weeks I work Monday through Friday. But then, come the 14th, I will be off. I requested that day off because 2 days prior, and if not the day prior, if you watch a replay, they're going to be showing in prime time, which is 5 p.m. our time, they're going to be showing the series finale for My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Now, I don't know what's going to be happening that day. All I know is I'm probably going to have to DVR it so that on Sunday I can actually record it onto DVD and then rewatch it. Even though, yes, as I've admitted before, I do have the episodes already thanks to leaks and hacks and people putting them online because Hasbro's security or DHX Media security is not the best. So yeah, I do have the episodes in my grasp as we speak, but I'm going to wait until they officially come out to talk about them fully like everybody else. And basically that Monday, which follows, I plan to do some videos on the finale and on the series. And since I get PTO for that day, I'm also going to be paid that day while I'm off. And what I plan to do is, if things work out right, if things work out correctly, I plan to basically start doing my videos on Friendship is Magic almost. Not saying it's a promise, not promising anything, but almost. Try to at least start doing them by the time my mom leaves. What I do mainly is I wait a couple of minutes, like 5-10 minutes or so, because I know from experience living with my father at one point that you got to give them time, because sometimes they might forget something and they have to come back for it or whatever. So my plan right now is to I don't know, just live chatting me there, sorry. But my plan right now is to, on the 14th, go in depth about the episode, about the final 3 episodes, give my thoughts on the series, and basically just, kind of give my thoughts overall on the impact and everything. And maybe I'll even spend a day rewatching the episodes as well, because, they're supposed to be really good. And then, of course, the rest of that week I work. And then the 19th I'm off. Not the 19th, but the 21st I'm off, because my assumption was, they're going to do the 2-parter on the 12th, and then they're going to do the final episode on the 19th, and we'll go from there. But that wasn't the case. Instead, they're going to do everything on that day, on the 12th. But I'm still going to take the 21st off, kind of have a day to myself, and maybe even talk more ponies, who knows. Because I could definitely tell you this. There's going to be a lot of people in the reviewers and analysis community that's still going to be talking about the show. The show's still going to get reran with its episodes. Season 9 is going to get reran almost immediately, just to really get people up to speed. And I would not be surprised if we get an announcement very soon that Netflix is going to get season 9, probably at the end of the year or something like that. I would not be surprised. Not saying it would happen, but I would not be surprised. But yeah, I have those 2 Mondays off, which is the 12th and the 19th. And then to top it off, speaking of the 12th, a month later from the day that the finale is happening for MLP, a month later we get the official launch of Disney Plus. And I'm happy to say that, as reported on by What's on Disney Plus's YouTube page and the website, I am proud to say that the sale is available to pre-order. Now, you do get some kind of a code. I gotta look back and see what that was. I didn't actually catch it or anything, so I don't know what the reward was. That was my fault. But you have the option now to do the year-long plan or the monthly plan. I'm going with the monthly plan right now. So yeah, I'm on November 12th. I'm going to give my reaction somehow, some way, to Disney Plus, because I will have Disney Plus on this phone, if not a different one. I'll have it on my PS4, on my Xbox. I think it's going to be on. So I'm going to have it on a variety of devices. It's also going to be on the Roku devices, which, like, one of them is back here. So yeah, I did pre-order Disney Plus, and it will be officially part of me and my family's entertainment down the line. Because I know there's a lot of stuff on there my mom will like, that she'll get invested in. And there's a lot of stuff that I'll watch from a nostalgic perspective. So just really happy to come on here and say that I now have Disney Plus. I'm one of the pre-orders, one of the founders, if you will, they call it. So yeah, Disney Plus will be part of my family's lineup when it officially debuts. Now, the question I'm sure a lot of you have is, what about how you're going to pay for it if you don't have money? Well, I'll have money, hopefully. I will have some money because basically, the way I look at it is the 3rd and the 17th of October I get paid, as well as the 31st. Now, what that means is the 7th I don't get paid, but the 14th I do. Now, they give you a 7-day trial, and basically you can cancel at any time. My thing is, I'm not going to cancel, and I'm going to still have enough in there. That's the goal, to keep Disney Plus going. It's kind of like with Netflix. Netflix, though, is a little higher. I don't know why they keep increasing, but I still keep them around because they're pretty good. They got good stuff. But yeah, I will be doing a video on Disney Plus when it launches and giving you my thoughts on it. And yeah, that's about what's going to be happening. Now, as far as, let's say, Halloween goes and everything next month, I'm not too sure what's going to happen that day. I know that I definitely can tell you I will have a costume. I will be in costume at my job. So that's going to happen. I do know, unless they give it to me on their own, that I'll be working Thanksgiving and Black Friday. So, whoop-de-doo, right? Can't win. I know my family's not going to be happy about that, but what are you going to do? You know, can't take the holidays off. But overall, though, it's just I'm just giving you an idea of what's to come. I mean, right now I have planned 2 videos. One video's already been uploaded onto YouTube. I just got to get it ready, got to set it for its premiere and everything. And then the other one I'm currently rendering, and then I got 2 more after that, makes it 4. And then, of course, I have my topics on my mind, which is 5. I do have my newest episode of my CAW leagues, my Creator Wrestling leagues, DCWA Thunder Show, that's 6. And then, of course, you count this, it's 7 videos in a day or something, or within the span of 24 hours, depending. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you know that what's coming. Still planning to work on some PMVs as well. I have some in mind. I want to work on them. So we'll have to see how that goes. I know that some people were worried about this whole YouTube situation, but I'm glad to say, from what I've heard, from what people have talked about, that YouTube heard the outcry, the frustration, not just through social media, but through the videos, and they've basically changed their mind. They've kind of backed off for the time being. And I'm sure the corporations that are like, hey, we gave you this money, why would you do this? Hopefully the social media or CEO head up lady at YouTube and Google is like, look, yeah, you get money, but you're going to cost us a lot more in return, because these people could take us to court and you to court, or for unlawful means, or you know, basically doing this and that because, because we wanted to or something like that. I mean, people do explain what the real reasoning was at first and why they might have to now rework it to make sure nothing really happens in the end. No other channels are taken down. I don't know, unverified. So yeah, YouTube basically did listen to the fans, and that's good. It's like I said in my recent video that I uploaded. These changes are going to have negative effects. These changes are going to have more negatives than positives. And obviously for YouTube and other sites like it, like Vimeo and Dailymotion and all that, it had that effect. So yeah, it didn't really work out for them. So anyway, though, that's about it, guys. For this live channel update here on this Sunday night. Thought I'd just let you know what's going on, what's happening with this channel, what's to come. I know some people are asking me to do some update videos on my Blu-ray and DVD collections of certain franchises. Don't worry, those will come. Do not worry. Those will come. And yeah, that's all I can really say, guys. And yeah, that's about it. So let me know what you all think down below. Comment if you like. I'd love to hear what you guys' thoughts are. Thank you all for tuning in live and watching this video. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to y'all later. God bless. Take care.